Alright, hello nobody, welcome back to video games. Today I'm going to be imitating Easy Speezy, just kind of in a worse way, and we're going to play some Mario Golf. We're just going to play 18 holes and see how it goes. You can actually level up your character, but I haven't got around to that and I don't have much time. So I'm just going to use basic Bowser, and we're going to go in Bowser Highlands just because it's the most interesting course. Do 18, everything standard, special shots are going to be on. And here we go. Now, as we start off, you can see that there's one main factor that is a huge deal, and that is the spin. The spin is very important, just controlling your shot and making sure it goes to the right area. Like, I got super backspin there. It's really good. Now I'll stop on a dime. Another important thing is the wind, because sometimes the wind will be able to actually help or hinder you depending on which direction blows. And you might notice that it does look a little sped up in between. That's actually because, if you didn't know, if you press B while the shots are actually going on, it will... Oh, I almost got... That would have been insane. But it speeds up the animation, so it just makes it a little bit quicker. And the speedrun is basically pretty simple. You just want to get the ball in the hole as quick as possible, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm actually going to save my special shot to a place where I know I'm going to use it. I might actually have to use it here because it's a very, very difficult spot to be in at the moment. But we luckily got out pretty decently. Nice recovery, it says. And yeah, you can do a lot of different things in this game, like you can change kind of like the spin and direction of the ball, which is actually really nice if you want to do some like going against the wind or something. Oh, come on. But yeah, it's pretty much just going all through. And you know what I said at the beginning where I'm going to imitate Easy Speezy? It's really because we're living in an age that my childhood was watching Easy Speezy. It's going to be a little bit weird because nowadays all the stuff that I see is the stuff that I want to be, which is, I think, kind of cool. That's why it's going to be kind of looking like this. And... oh, stop rolling. But yeah, there are not very many tricks in this game. It's not a very gimmicky game. It's just... oh, that rolled a lot more than I thought it was going to. I didn't realize it was that much uphill. The only, like... I was going to say, the only special thing is just pressing B, making sure you do that. And just getting to the hole fast. Like I may be looking pretty okay in like fastness, but right now, oh man, I am like incredibly slow. Because if you look at especially the first course, they get hole-in-ones literally almost every single shot. It's insane. But this is supposed to be one of the harder courses, so it doesn't particularly matter that I'm going to be doing all this weird stuff. It just matters that I'm going and I'm doing it right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You just have to be very aware of your surroundings, making sure that you know what's happening. Like, I always check the wind. I always make sure that I'm aiming in the right direction. Another thing you have to notice is elevation, because though it doesn't seem like a big deal, like right there, the ball was going downhill, so I had to make sure that I didn't actually over put the power. But it's also with shots, because if a shot is going to be downhill, that means that you don't have to put as much power on. And it's just stuff like that that makes this game, while like theoretically pretty simple, there's a lot of just decision making that you have to put in. Like right there, the ball is curved, so I just had to put a little bit to the left to make sure it didn't go out of whack. But now I just get a quick putt. It's not going to be the most accurate putts because I am trying to go as fast as possible. But if you do get close enough, then you actually just get a tap in, which is really nice. And special shots are actually very important, but they're a little bit, I wouldn't say scarce, but they do take a lot of time to actually get your special shot meter up. But it is just a very consistent shot. So you see when I did my special shot last time, which I'm probably going to be getting right here, that... see that thing? It's lit up. That means I have the special shot. So when I have like a shot that I want to be very consistent, or I just want to go the extra distance, I'll make sure that it I do that because the special shot lands in a specific spot. It does not roll. It does not. I don't think it's affected by wind that much. It just shoots a very set amount. So right here, I'm actually going to use this, because if I go right there, then I should pretty much just be right where the hole is. Because even though the animation is long, just bam, right there. Rolls a little bit, but having that little like knockdown is really nice. But I missed the putt, which is a little bit annoying. But you know, just get it right there. Luckily, this course does not actually have any rain. Rain is really bad because it makes the putting all wonky and stuff. And it's just kind of annoying. But luckily, this course I don't think has it. It's just all fiery. It is definitely the hardest course. Like, not necessarily just the layout, but it does actually provide a lot of elevation change. Like, you may notice that a lot of my shots, especially with putts, are very curvy. So I have to actually compensate for that a lot. If you go on the first course, it actually is very flat, so it makes it a little bit easier. That's why people can actually do all this stuff and be really good at it. Like, it's insane how much that they can actually do. So right here, I'm actually going to go down a club to make sure that I make it over this hill. And I can input up just to make sure that I get over that. And with some just easy topspin, I'll get onto the green-ish. But chips in this game are actually pretty easy. You have to make sure you put super backspin on, and it's all good. Yeah, like I said, other than that, it's fairly simple, but it takes a lot of just knowledge to know exactly what you want. And with wind and all, it makes it actually fairly difficult. And one thing to note is that the fairway is always very important, because even though sometimes being in the rough doesn't seem like a too bad of an option, it just makes it so that your shot can be more inconsistent. So when I get to the next hole, you'll notice that there's these red bars at the top. So that will make it so... Oh, gotta be kidding me. I did not mean to click that. So that will make it so the shot could be inconsistent. Like right there, it was a little bit wonky. So when you get into the rough, which unfortunately I am right now, it will make it so that the shot will be a little bit more inconsistent. Not so much, because I'm not sure if you can actually like control it, but oh, that almost made it in. But it is just a little bit difficult. Most of the time, you actually don't want to putt at all, because putting is technically the longest. It's the hardest to be and it's the one that has to be the most precise. So if you're wanting to be really good, you want to try not to putt at all. Okay, good. We're just in the short rough. This course actually is a little bit difficult in discerning which one is supposed to be the actual like rough and stuff. Like the green is not very green. It's actually a darker color, which in normal golf, if you know, the green is usually a lighter color than the fairway. Like, I can go into a whole like different like grasses. One of my old friends, he graduated a long time ago, but he actually is in college right now for I forget what it's exactly called, but he actually like manages the golf course and does like science and stuff on like the certain type of grass, which is actually kind of cool. Because in my town, golf is a very important sport, I would say. Especially in the varsity team. I was on the varsity team. I was not the best. I was never going to be the best. It didn't really matter to me. Whew, nice putt. But I knew enough about golf that I knew certain things. But this kid was insane. He was so good. He like played D1, and it was really crazy. But so note right here that I actually went really far over where the hole is on the like shot meter, just because I knew that it was going to be uphill. So I could, if it was higher elevation, which means I actually have to shoot harder than if I didn't, which is actually pretty cool sometimes. Okay, hopefully I can squeeze right through here. I got the wind with me, some topspin, pretty straight shot. It's in the rough, but I think that's pretty fine. I just need to get over this right here, and if I get this right, I should be able to just smooth right over. Probably should have put topspin on it, but at least I'm over. This is going to be a pretty easy shot, just with the wind. There we go. Oh, my dad might be home. Oh wait, yes, hold on, un moment.
12 seconds later.
Yeah, that's just a little quick. I wasn't gonna do well with the speedrun anyways, as you can see. Probably should have put time right there. I didn't realize I was in the last hole. There we go. Speedrun in about 13 minutes. It's not very good for a single course, but I think it's pretty okay, as seeing that this is technically my first speedrun of this game and like my second time playing this course outside of the campaign. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry, Easy Speezy, for kind of copying your content, but like I said, we're in an age where kids nowadays are growing up watching the content and start kind of like emulating the people that they watch and the kind of people that they enjoy. So yeah, subscribe, and thank you nobody for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.